Assalamu alaikum viewers. Today, I'm bringing you breaking news that has shaken Israel, India, and even the Western world. Pakistan and Saudi Arabia have signed a historic defense agreement, and this has sent shockwaves across global power circles. You may be wondering what's so special about this deal. Well, my friends, this is not just another agreement. This is a move that can potentially change the balance of power in the entire Middle East and beyond. In this video, we'll discuss what this agreement really means, why Israel and India are panicking, how Western media is reacting, and what the future holds for the Muslim world. So, stay with me till the very end because this story is about to change the course of history. Let's start with the core of the matter. This agreement between Pakistan and Saudi Arabia is not just military, it's deeply spiritual too. At its heart is the protection of the Holy Mosques in Mecca and Medina. Why was this deal necessary? For decades, Israel has had its eyes on the sacred sites of Muslims. India's strategy has always been to keep Pakistan under constant pressure. And the US has long treated Gulf countries as dependent clients, not equals. But today, the situation has changed. Pakistan has made it crystal clear. An attack on Saudi Arabia will be considered an attack on Pakistan. And an attack on Pakistan will be considered an attack on Saudi Arabia. This isn't just a line. It's the formation of a new defense alliance. If you look at NATO, their Article 5 says the same. An attack on one is an attack on all. So why is it perfectly fine when Europe does it, but when Pakistan and Saudi Arabia do the same, the whole world starts complaining? Israel's fear. Israeli media is screaming with questions like, will Pakistan's nuclear missiles now target Israel? Will Saudi Arabia receive Pakistan's nuclear technology? Is this the beginning of an Islamic NATO? These are not just questions, they reveal Israel's deepest fears. Pakistan never mentioned Israel by name in the agreement, but Israel itself feels exposed. Why? Because Israel knows it has been eyeing the sacred sites of Muslims for a long time. India's anxiety. Indian media is openly saying, if India attacks Pakistan, Saudi Arabia will consider it an attack on itself. This creates a double threat for India. On one side, Pakistan's military strength. On the other, Saudi Arabia's backing. Western media's propaganda. Meanwhile, BBC and other Western outlets are running stories that Pakistan will transfer nuclear technology to Saudi Arabia. The truth: Pakistan never said anything like that. But what really scares them is the possibility of Muslim unity. That is what they don't want to see. Friends, this is not the first time Muslim nations have talked about unity. This agreement should have been signed 40 years ago. But back then, the circumstances were different. Now, when the Muslim world desperately needs one another, Pakistan and Saudi Arabia have taken the first step. Notice how secretive this deal was. Neither the CIA nor Mossad nor RAW had any idea until the agreement was finalized. The US was informed only after everything was done. Compare that with Qatar's experience. Qatar trusted the West for protection. But what happened? Instead of defending Qatar, the West enabled attacks against it. This is why Gulf countries have now realized that their real security lies in brotherhood and alliances with fellow Muslims, not in American promises. This Pakistan-Saudi Defense Pact will not stop here. Other countries are already being mentioned as potential allies. Turkey, Egypt, Qatar, and other Gulf nations. If they join, the world will witness the birth of a powerful new Muslim bloc. And this is exactly what Israel and India fear the most. Not the transfer of nuclear weapons, but the unity of the Muslim world. Because the real question is not whom will Pakistan attack. The real question is who will dare to attack when such an alliance exists. Viewers, this agreement is not just words on paper. It's the beginning of a new era for the Muslim world. It's a declaration that the protection of the Holy Mosques is a shared responsibility. Pakistan stands not only for its own defense, but for the defense of the entire Ummah. And from now on, any aggressor will have to face not one, but many nations together. This is why Israel and India are in panic mode. This is why the West is nervous. And this is why we must recognize history is being written right before our eyes. So my friends, if you believe this news is historic, share this video everywhere. Let the world know that the era of a united Muslim defense has begun.